Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're looking today at something we all experience every single day. Our routines.
Right. That whole sequence from when the alarm goes off, or maybe doesn't.
Exactly. Right through to when your head hits the pillow. And, these daily actions, they're more than just tasks we tick off a list.
Oh, definitely. They're like a blueprint, really. They shape how we feel, how productive we are, our whole existence, in a way.
That's what we want to unpack today. The power that's kind of hidden in your own routine.
It's about that rhythm, isn't it? The consistent things we do, they set the tone, they impact our energy, our clarity.
So our mission for this deep dive is pretty straightforward. We want to explore daily routines, not just the what, but the why. Why do these rhythms matter so much?
And we've looked at some diverse real-life examples to get some insights. The idea is to give you a bit of a shortcut to understanding how being intentional about your day, how it can lead to feeling more balanced, more productive.
And maybe even more peaceful.
That's the goal. Finding those aha moments, those useful nuggets, without it feeling like you're drowning in information, just practical stuff you might connect with.
Okay, so here's what you can expect. We're going to basically walk through a whole day, morning, noon, night.
Breaking down different ways people structure their time, looking at specific habits, the thinking behind them.
And hopefully uncovering some things you can try out, or at least think about. A fresh look at the everyday stuff.
Because understanding these rhythms, it really can unlock new perspectives. Doesn't matter if you're a student, a freelancer, working from home, whatever.
It really does apply across the board.
Okay, let's jump in. The morning. It can be tough, right? But is where it all begins.
It really is. And those first choices you make, even tiny ones, they set the tone for the whole day. Psychologists talk about affective tone.
Affective tone. So like your mood baseline for the day.
Pretty much, yeah. That first hour is surprisingly powerful for establishing that. Interesting. Okay, let's look at Aaron. He's a computer science student. Gets up around 7 a.m.
Yeah.
But he admits, he doesn't leap out of bed.
Right. He mentions staring at the ceiling for a minute or two first.
Which feels very real, that gentle transition.
It is. And it's not wasted time. It's like a mini mindfulness moment, letting the brain shift gears slowly, not just bang, awake.
Unlike, say, Evan. He works customer support, wakes up about 6:30, and his first move...
Water, a big glass of water. He literally said, my brain doesn't even work until I hydrate.
I love that. And it's true, isn't it? Dehydration hits focus hard.
It absolutely does. Affects mood, concentration, everything. So that glass of water, it's a simple, immediate brain boost. Then a quick shower for him fully wakes him up.
Okay, so we have the slow transition versus the immediate activation. Now, what about Maya? She's a freelance designer, also a parent, 2 young kids.
Right. Her alarm's set for 6:00, but often it's the kids waking her up first.
A little hand on the face, maybe?
Exactly. And her first conscious thought, planning. Mentally reviewing the family schedule before her feet even touch the floor.
That's a different kind of intention setting, isn't it? Managing the external demands proactively.
Reduces that decision fatigue later on, frees up brain space. Then breakfast. Aaron keeps it light toast, banana. Doesn't want to feel sluggish.
Makes sense, Evan. Eggs, maybe oatmeal, or just coffee and a granola bar if he's tight on time.
And he uses that time to check his podcast plans. Smart, that habit stacking.
Habit stacking, linking a new habit to one you already do.
Precisely, like checking plans while having breakfast. And Maya, her breakfast is fast. Smoothie, maybe overnight oats, often while sorting the kids out.
So for her, the intention isn't just the food, it's connection.
Yeah.
A calm moment with the kids.
Exactly. Before the chaos of the school run hits, it shows how personal needs shape these routines. But there's always intention.
Okay, what about setting goals for the day? Aaron does this.
Yeah, just one little goal. Yeah. Something concrete, like finishing a specific coding module.
Keeps it manageable. Avoids the overwhelm of a massive list.
Right. And Evan does something similar, a short to-do list. Just 3 things I really want to get done. Focus without the stress.
And Maya, juggling everything, might have one personal goal, send an invoice alongside family stuff.
And the key thing here, the reason this works, is it activates the brain's reward system. Just defining success gives you a little motivational kick.
So, the takeaway for you listening is that these simple things, hydrating, a short plan, a moment of connection, they aren't trivial.
Not at all. They're like micro interventions.
Yeah.
They reduce decision fatigue, boost brain function, build confidence right from the start.
They really lay the groundwork. Okay, so morning sets the stage. Let's move into the afternoon, the heart of the day. Energy shifts. Things get busier.
Yeah, this is often peak productivity time, but it's also when focus can start to dip. So managing this period is Really crucial.
You need strategies, right, to avoid that dreaded post-lunch slump.
Exactly, or just burning out by 3 p.m.
Okay, so Aaron finishes class around 12:3, grabs a quick lunch noodles, rice bowl, easy stuff.
And then straight into study mode, checking assignments, coding, trying to use that remaining focus.
While Evan wraps up his customer support job around noon, quick lunch for him too, sandwich, tea.
And then he switches gears, creative work, editing, planning scripts. That cognitive switching, it's a skill itself.
And Maya. Afternoon for her often means school pickup around 3, so her work blocks are, well, they have to fit around family life.
Right. She might use nap time or quiet time for intense design work. Those uninterrupted chunks are gold dust for her.
This is where breaks become so important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Aaron actually said he can't focus after lunch without a short break first.
Yeah, a walk, music, even just lying down for 10 minutes. He feels it resets his brain.
He's basically fighting attention residue, right? Clearing out thoughts from the last task.
He is, intuitively. And Evan, he has a specific rule.
Oh yeah, what's that?
After lunch, I pause for at least 15 minutes. No screen, no stress, just rest. He really emphasizes that reset.
15 minutes? No screen? That sounds powerful. Just letting the brain breathe.
It is. It's cognitive clearing. Research backs this up, improves focus, creativity afterwards, makes the work better.
And Maya, with her unpredictable schedule, she probably can't guarantee 15 minutes.
Probably not. But she practices micro resets, like a deep breath before answering a kid's question, or stepping outside for just 60 seconds before opening her design software.
Micro resets. I like that. Tiny pauses that make a difference.
They absolutely do for anyone juggling a lot. And it's interesting, both Evan and Maya make their creative work, podcasting, design part of this afternoon slot.
Yeah, integrating something meaningful, not just grinding through tasks.
It's about finding that balance, that dynamic equilibrium, intense work, then intentional renewal, not just pushing through till you drop.
So the lesson here for you listening, it's about being balanced. Remembering to recharge isn't optional, it's essential.
Especially if your schedule is demanding or you work from home. Those breaks, those meaningful activities, they sustain you.
Okay, so we've navigated the busy afternoon. Now we arrive at the evening. The chill zone, as I called it earlier. Time to slow down, relax, unplug.
Which brings up a key point. How do you consciously make that shift from doing to resting? It requires a deliberate transition.
Like building a buffer zone.
Exactly. To stop the day's stress carrying over into your rest time.
Aaron's got a good ritual for this. Shower right after studying. He calls it a physical reset.
Washing away the mental load of the day, then cozy clothes, a simple dinner stir-fry, pasta, signaling that the high-focus time is over.
Evan eats around 7. Simple meal too. Then a short walk.
That physical separation from the workspace, getting outside, it really helps disengage the mind.
And Maya. Evenings are family time for her. Dinner together, homework help, bedtime routines.
Her reset might come later, after the kids are asleep, maybe a quick tidy-up. Bringing order to her space helps bring order to her mind.
I like those little bridging habits, like Aaron listening to music or stretching for just 5 minutes.
Yeah, relaxing the body. And Evan's mindful practices, the scented candle, green tea, opening a book.
Even for just 10 minutes, he said.
It creates this sensory-rich personal space, a buffer, downregulates the nervous system. It's very effective.
And Maya might grab 15 minutes for herself after the kids are down. Sketching, maybe? Or just music with headphones. Reclaiming that solitude.
That makes total sense. Evan also mentioned journaling. Just a few lines to reflect. What went well, what he learned.
Reflection, yeah. And Aaron does his wind-down watch, a favorite show.
But he tries to stop about 30 minutes before bed. He's aware of the blue light impact.
Right. Then it's the usual stuff, wash face, brush teeth, preparing for actual rest.
So all these different approaches, they share that goal, intentionally creating space to wind down.
The core idea for you, the listener, is finding what works for you. Social time, quiet time, creative time, whatever helps you transition.
Because slowing down isn't just about feeling relaxed. It's actively shifting your brain and body from doing mode to being mode, essential for good sleep.
And that leads us nicely to the final chapter, night. Everything gets quiet.
And this period is, well, it's huge. Not just for physical rest, but for that mental and emotional reset.
Where the brain does its background processing, consolidating memories, dealing with emotions.
Exactly. And it's about letting go, self-forgiveness, getting ready for a clean slate tomorrow.
Aaron sets the scene for this. Dark room, tiny nightlamp. He described it as his world shrinking to a little calm space.
That sense of containment can be very soothing, and he tries not to think too much, just be.
That quiet being. Evan's big thing. The digital detox.
Putting the phone across the room. Out of reach, out of mind. He said it stops the planning, the checking, the scrolling.
That physical separation seems key. And Maya does this too, right? Phone charging elsewhere, notifications off.
Absolutely. Avoiding that temptation, that subtle pull of the screen.
And those soothing rituals. Erin goes for warm milk or chamomile tea. Childhood comfort.
Makes him feel safe and sleepy. While Evan just does 10 slow, deep breaths. Super simple, but it cues relaxation physiologically.
These little signals to the body.
Yeah.
Like Aaron's silly habit of fluffing his pillow 3 times.
His little signal, the day's done, then he just stares at the ceiling for a bit, letting thoughts drift.
Well, Evan sometimes listens to nature sounds. Rain, ocean waves.
Yeah, he called it being rocked to sleep by the planet itself. Beautiful phrase.
It really is. But what about when your mind is racing? Evan had a tip for that.
Ah, yes, the self-kindness practice. Whispering a few kind words. You did your best. You're okay. Let go now.
Like tucking in your thoughts, he said. That's powerful.
It really is. And Maya does something similar. Focusing on one positive moment or one small win, like I connected with my kids, then letting the rest go.
That's self-compassion. It feels crucial for truly resetting.
It is, for emotional regulation. So the big takeaway here for you listening, night isn't just sleep, it's forgiveness, it's reset, it's letting go.
And the routine doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to feel like peace.
Exactly. Ending the day by intentionally letting go.
Wow. Okay, so we've journeyed through a whole day, from that morning foundation through the afternoon hustle, into the evening wind down, and finally, the peaceful night.
And you can see how each part, each choice, builds on the last. It creates this whole picture of well-being.
It really shapes our days and ultimately our lives. And just by listening, hopefully you've picked up some valuable ideas, some useful language.
Definitely. Thinking about things like effective tone, cognitive switching, habit stacking, those micro resets, the digital detox.
And those really key concepts of reflection and letting go.
They're not just jargon. They're genuinely useful tools for thinking about how you structure your day, for living more consciously.
They really are. So let's leave you with a final thought to chew on.
Okay.
How might intentionally designing just one small part of your day, maybe your morning, maybe your evening wind down, around a single powerful word like focus or connection or maybe release, how might that one small shift change your energy and outlook for the entire day?
What would that actually look like for you starting tomorrow?